Hi, how are you? So, Bob Harper, at the age 52, goes into cardiac arrest and has a heart attack. This is the biggest losers exercise aficionada who literally goes into cardiac arrest and is suffering from heart disease. When I read the blog, he mentioned that some things that he's going to be changing are his diet and that he's going to eat less proteins, less meat basically. And he didn't expect it to happen to him as someone who exercises and keeps a decent weight. He didn't expect it to happen to him. Well, I want to tell you why it can happen to you and anyone else who really indulges in a lot of animal product. Hi, this is Chelsea Child, and I'm with Tea with the Northern Duchess, and cheers. One thing about eating regular proteins on a regular basis is that the amount of time that it takes to digest. No, I'm not going to talk about the animals that are dying. No, I'm not going to talk about. No, you have the ability to eat whatever you want to. Whatever you feel is good and it goes down well in your body and your blood pressure responds well. You eat that. You enjoy that meal. But at some point, you should be getting your blood checked for your pressure. You should be checking the different impacts that your diet is playing within your entire health scheme. Your diet should be displaying, you should be having a sugar level, a sodium level. You should get what we call a complete blood count. It should tell you your potassium. It will give you a complete overview of your body in the manner that it is functioning against the protocol or the averages that are allowable in society for your health. When you get these testings, they should tell you out of this number, you're that number. Out of that number, you're this number. And throughout these ranges, you can get an idea of where you stand. And when you take a CBC, it should be able to give you an idea of whether or not there are areas in your life that need to be addressed. You don't just wake up with heart disease. No, you have to have had either high blood pressure, either diabetes, either thick blood, either high cholesterol. There are symptoms that lead up to having coronary heart disease. Your body it has wisdom. So it knows well enough to give you the symptoms to get you to facilitate a better diet, a better eating standard. You don't just wake up one morning with failed kidneys. You have to be in tune with your body. And being in tune with your body means that you should be having regular bowel movements. You should not be constipated. 2, you should always be hydrated. You shouldn't be thirsty, abnormally thirsty, where, oh, I think I got diabetes, I'm really thirsty. No, you should be thirsty and inclined to drink. More than thirst, you should just be inclined to drink. And at Tea with the Northern Duchess, one of our drinks, and this is our medicine. And I take no medication, I have no disease, but this is medication. This is herbal tea, and I make several different blends. But when you're drinking these on a regular basis, you're providing your body the natural hydration that it needs. One of the first things they do when you go to the hospital, after they take your blood pressure, normally when they discern that they're going to discharge, when they're going to intake you, is they hook you up to an IV. What do you think the IV is? It's certainly not this goodness. What it is basically saline. And what we're trying to do is get you to hydrate a proper way. Hydrate with the herbs and the natural earth emollients and compounds, rosemary, even fresh pressed juices, green juices, garlics, items that are created naturally in the universe that you can go to and seek for sustenance. And when you're taking these into your body on a regular basis, the opportunity to see results should be more significant. As such, you should find yourself having regular bowel movements. As such, you should find yourself having more energy. As such, you should find your eyes and your skin becoming clearer. As such, you should find your thinking becomes clearer. As such, you should find different things in your body that give you your eyes should be clearer. They shouldn't be drainy looking, like yellowishy looking. Your eyes should become clearer. One of the things, I'm a pre-med student, one of the things that I look for when I am seeing a client or anybody, I'll look at your nails. I want to look at your nails. I want to look at the color of your eyes. I want to look at your tongue. I want to look at your neck, because there are ways that I can tell if there are certain issues that your body needs to speak. You ever see someone with that black on their neck? And it's just like, sometimes you see it in young kids. Sometimes those are symptoms of diabetes. So the body, as I digress, but what I'm trying to say is that your body will give you symptoms that something is going on in it. You just don't wake up under full cardiac arrest. That is not medicinally correct. The body is wise enough to allow you to know that there's some minerals that you need. There's some potassium that you need. There's some iron. Maybe you'll get weak. Maybe you'll get a low blood count. Maybe you'll get fibroids in your uterus. If you're a woman, maybe you'll start having symptoms that will show you that something's not right in your body. Your skin wants to deposit. Your body wants to deposit something, so it'll start breaking it out on your skin. You'll see acne all over the skin. Or maybe there'll be times when you'll find that your body just actually is just lazy. You're lethargic. You don't have that get up and go. You feel different. You feel as though you're aging. So these are the kind of things and the symptoms that you need to look for. But the best way to speak to these symptoms is to do the best you can to eat properly. Yes, I personally do not advocate a meat-based diet. I mean, the closest I've got to it was when I was hit by a car. I did have fish, and other than that, I remain total vegan. But I do not advocate just eating meat by the weeks, by the pounds, by the bricks. If you're going to do that, there's ways to eat that. And if you log on to Tea with the Northern Duchess, we could tell you how to pair your meat with fresh vegetable so that you could buffer some of the impacts of it. There's ways that you put your foods together that you can eat it. But if you're vegan, I'd even love that even more. If you're vegetarian, kudos. I mean, any step you take toward making sure that you're not part of this heart disease epidemic is going to benefit you, and you'll be greatly appreciative that you took the time to consider your health. Because when you're sitting in that doctor's office and they're handing down these diagnoses to you, or they're walking in with the envelope in their hand, and you're not prepared for what you're going to hear, guess what? Within the next 24 hours, you're going to have to learn how to change your life. And we're here at Tea with the Northern Duchess to help you figure out how to do that.